name's Alex. I'm from South Australia. This is a 1934 MGPA special.
Right. And this is pretty much all original, is it?
Yeah, so most of the running gear is all original. It's still a
Yep.
pre-war motor gearbox.
Yes.
driveline,
Yes.
With a more modern recreation body line. Supercharger on the front, which is driven off the crank.
Yeah.
As they were.
As they were. So they did have a supercharger on the front.
Yeah. It's not a period supercharger as such, but it's the same sort of setup and style.
And a single SU carb?
Yes,
Is it? Yeah.
single issue.
Single? Yeah.
1 3/4, that is. With quite a big bowl.
Right.
Tap the fuel.
Yeah.
Starting car. Yeah.
And so this morning, when you were starting it, is it hard to start, like
They
cold
can be,
start?
absolutely, because it's got to draw the fuel up from the front all the way around.
All the way around, yeah.
That can be a bit touch and go, especially if it gets too much air. Sort of get on the throttle early.
Yes.
It'll blow off. And
Yeah.
if it's too much grease too quickly, can't deal with it. But a bit of aero start
And it
wonders.
makes some good pops and bangs and yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, very good. So now, is it a father-son
Yes.
duo set up here? Yeah.
Yeah. So Dad and myself, I've got the pre-war this weekend, and then Dad's got in the TC special
Yes.
next to it.
Yes.
So it's our 4th year over at Winton
Fourth year in a row,
in a row.
and you enjoy coming over and
It's
yeah.
a fantastic
Yeah.
event, really. It's sort of, especially when you get days like this with the beautiful
Oh,
weather. It's
absolutely,
spectacular.
yeah. So the brakes, so drum brakes all around,
Yes.
obviously, hydraulic.
Yes, hydraulic. They were originally cable.
They were cable,
Yeah,
right?
So
Okay.
converted to hydraulic just for a bit of modern safety,
Yes.
which again does wonders.
And the class that you're in, that obviously doesn't matter that you've changed the brakes.
We're currently running in regularity. It's
Yeah.
non-logbooked.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at it actually for the group K regulations. I'm not too sure. Yeah, but it's a lot nicer, that's for sure, with the hydraulic.
Yeah. So the pedal feel must be totally different, right?
Yeah, it's much better. I
Yeah.
never drove with cable brakes on it.
Oh, okay.
So I can't compare it too much. But it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we pop the bonnet there and have a look at the engine and?
Prior to that.
So what have we got? Is that
Yeah, twin issue fuel pumps on there. The vehicle's now negative earth. It was originally a positive earth vehicle.
right? Okay.
It's your standard coil wash
Yep.
distributor.
Yep.
Nothing else is too abnormal in there.
Is any of the? Is this that's intake?
all
Yeah.
intake manifold. Yeah, so it's a single overhead cam crossflow,
Yeah.
which is not bad for 1934.
Yeah.
And then the style of manifold, not one that I've done, it was like that when we originally got this car.
Yeah.
But is copied off of the pre-war style where it's supposed to distribute evenly, supposedly.
It
Is
doesn't
it
look.
interesting?
It doesn't look like it
I'm not
exactly.
Sure not sure exactly how well
I
it
mean,
works, but
they
it
put that in
functions.
the middle of those two, so maybe. But
Yeah, and the twin blow valves on there, which can go up.
Oh, so they're the blow valves.
Yes, yeah, so they're just spring-loaded blow-off valves.
Yeah.
Generally, we try and limit it to about 10 pounds a boost.
Yep.
But it's got up to about 18 on the pedal if you want it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just all pedal control.
Wow.
To get that.
And how much horsepower is it?
Not a lot. I think it's around the 40 mark.
Oh, 40, really?
horsepower, yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, if you took the supercharger off,
Yeah.
I'd hate to think how
Well,
it'd
originally
be.
they were still up there, so I think
Right.
this blower is quite large for the engine. So it's a 1400cc swept capacity in the blower.
Right.
But only an 848cc motor.
Shit.
So it's pushing a lot of mixture through.
Yeah, wow.
And driven one-to-one off the crankshaft. So whether perhaps in future if we go to a smaller blower maybe,
Yep.
or add some cooling method if permitted,
Yep.
just to cool that charge,
Yes.
it may open up a lot more power. But for now, it runs Touchwood quite reliably.
Yeah, yeah,
2
yeah.
runs this morning.
2 runs this morning. So you've done your qualifying.
Yes, yep. So we did our qualifying this morning.
Yep. You're just waiting for your race.
Yeah, well, we'll do our
Later, sorry?
regularity events. So
Yes.
we did one just before lunch,
Yep.
which went quite well. The track's beautiful and warm out there.
Is it?
Which is great.
Yep.
Enjoyed these fresh tyres, which is nice for once.
So new tyres for the event.
Yes.
So where do you get these tyres from? Are they?
They're an Avon tyre.
Yep.
So they manufacture in the batches every now and then.
Yep.
So the last batch I think was 2024 last year, so it's not too bad.
Oh,
too
wow.
when you get them.
Yeah.
we get quite a lot of use out of them. They last a long time. Go pretty well. You can even still get new wire wheels, which is
Unreal.
as well. We used to run these red ones on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, each got the better of them. So it's just another safety improvement.
Sure.
Going to some new stuff.
And I mean, it must be pretty tail happy, is it? Is it such skinny wheels, or
With
you know,
these
is
new
it the
ones,
right?
it's actually very sort of glued down nicely, which is great. But the big benefit of these is in the wet weather, which is why we actually put new tyres on for this event.
Okay. You were thinking, yeah.
Like yesterday.
Hey, you never know what day the rain's going to come. So
No,
luckily it was
absolutely.
yesterday, and today's a beautiful
But
day.
these skinny tyres cut through the rain very well.
Yeah, they
You
would.
don't drop a lot of lap time in the wet, which is
That's good.
good feature. Yeah, and they drive quite nicely. Tracks reasonably well.
Yep.
It's not an original steering box, but it's original style.
So what is the steering box? I don't know if we will be able to see that.
I haven't figured that out, to be honest with you.
Right. So it came with the car.
Yes. Yeah. So it was sort of, this car was put together in the early 2000s.
Right.
We've had it since about 2010.
Okay. Right. And it was bought? Is this now, I guess, your car? And that you mostly race?
Yeah,
Yep.
Dad owns both of them, and I help out with a lot of the connectors
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
And the upkeep. It's a bit of a trade there. Yeah, I've generally been driving this one where it's available for the last 3 years pretty consistently.
Sure, yeah.
So down at Mellarth, the National Historics there in
Okay.
in April, around
Yep,
Anzac Day.
yep.
And over here at Winton and a few other super sprint events
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Oh, very good.
This was a lot of fun. It's a crash box 4-speed
Yep.
with a reverse H pattern on it. So one's across towards you,
Okay.
third's back over, and then
Oh, wow.
it's a bit interesting.
You get your head around that. And it's such a tight, I don't know if I can capture that on the video, but it's
a
very tight cockpit.
Yeah.
Very, very tight.
Yeah, I've actually got to put a bit of a boost to see
And-
with a few pillows just so I can reach.
Tiny pedals.
Dad being 6'4".
Oh, so that's your little booster seat in there?
Yeah, I've got a few cushions.
Oh, right.
Just to reach.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. It drives quite well.
Yep. It's got an interesting tail on it, I thought.
Yes. Yeah, quite a sharp. Looks great in the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Dad polishes it.
Yeah. Nothing beats. I mean, well, that's a good point. I mean, these always look so great. You know, bare metal bodied cars, but I mean, the upkeep must be reasonably high to get them.
As long as you can just try and keep it as clean as we can and then polish it
Yep.
and then 1 or 2 years.
Yep.
Just with some more bed sheets. It comes up pretty nice.
Now, I'm not sure if I asked this, but I mean, it's all aluminium clearly, but how much does it weigh? It wouldn't weigh
About 500 kilos.
500. Yeah.
Yeah, with fuel and on board.
Yeah, so wet weight.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, power to weight ratio,
It's very
pretty good.
It's
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's much lighter than factory. It's quite a distinct offset body that sort of catches a few people out when you view it from the back.
Well,
It
that's-
all looks a bit
Yeah, I mean,
square.
that's what I thought was quite interesting. I mean, you almost don't even notice it from the front.
Yes.
But when you come around to the rear, it's like, well, hang on. So what?
Yeah, so
Why does that?
The diff
Is
in
it?
the centre,
Yes.
and the drive train is all central to the vehicle.
Yeah.
The driver was just put off to one side, so
To miss the
miss the tail shaft.
and sit lower.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's sitting
Yeah.
it's probably 4 or 5 inches lower than if you're in the middle.
Yeah.
If you see it,
Interesting.
and it's pretty good because most of the tracks we do over here are all clockwise. So
Yeah.
you're doing a lot.
Yeah, you're on the
so
inside.
You've got the weight on the inside.
Yeah.
Which works well. Yeah. Not so great through big sweeper out here.
Yeah.
Two hands on her up.
Oh, very good. Oh, well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck with the rest of the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.